This is Shalom. This is a Zera Shimshon shir, and the Zera Shimshon promise are known to be big segulus. What the Zera Shimshon is saying, big segulus, and known a lot of people experience many segulus, and I was encouraged to give the Zera Shimshon shir because I'm obviously in Shidduchim 25, and Mitzvah Hashem, if he's learning the Zera Shimshon, should take up being Mitzvah Hashem Shidduch, school for Shidduchim. I'm 25, it's good for Shidduchim, and my name is Gabi 5 of Ben Chaya. I'm ashamed, obviously, the Ik is learning it, but obviously, we see a lot of promise in the Sefer, many scholars, and there should be a big Ilun Nishmas for Rab Shimon Chaim, Ben Rabin Nachman Michol Nachmeni. It should be a big scholar for his Ilun Neshama, and I also want to say, also it should be a big Ilun Nishmas for my brother-in-law, father, Rav Yosef Aaron, Rav Yosef Ben Aaron, and it should be. Thank you for my brother for organizing this shir. It's really thank you. I should only hear tremendous bracha v'atzlacha to see continue nachas, and should be continue nachas for everyone for love Klal Yisrael. I want to give the Zera Shimshon is connected to the Churban. Really in Shabbos Chazoin, the Haftorah and Shabbos Chazoin, and I want to just go over it a bit what we read in Haftorah a few days ago. It says it's in Devorim in the Zera Shimshon. It says just find the place. It says Shema Shamayim Mazino Eretz Ki Hashem Diber. It says Yeshaya saying Shema Shamayim Mazino Eretz. Hashem diber bonim gildati v'vamti. Yeah, basically, Yeshaya made Yeshaya said Shema Shamayim v'zino evet, and it says the Zera Shimshon asking Sorach Biu Eich Miskasha Posuch Reisha LeSefer. What is the connection between the Reisha of the Sefer to the Reisha of the Haftorah Shema Shamayim v'zino evet and Hashem diber and to bonim gildati v'vamti? What is the connection between the two? Because Shai is saying it, you're going to see why Shai is saying it. And also, Mafashim Diktu Lama Shin Ben Masha Oma Moshe Zinu Hashemayim V'Tishma Ovetz. Why did Moshe Rabbeinu also use the same lashon? And says as Moshe Rabbeinu used Hazinu Hashemayim V'Tishma Ovetz. Meaning, yeah, and Moshe Rabbeinu basically before he died was a Yoim Moisa on the day of his death. Pashas Hazinu, the beginning, he made the Shemayim Ovetz as Eidim. If Klal Yisrael Chas v'Shalom never kept the Torah and never kept the Torah mitzvahs, then the Eretz Shamayim, whatever it means is that Shamayim will always be aid to punish Klal Yisrael. If Klal Yisrael need to get punished out of love, obviously, and to steig something, not Chas v'Shalom which they want Klal Yisrael to get punished, only out of love. If you need to get out of love, that's why Moshe Rabbeinu saying, Zinu Hashemayim v'Tishma Ovetz as because Klal Yisrael obviously never kept Torah at that time. It never kept the Torah mitzvahs. Therefore, he was putting them as aid to make sure. And then we asked the question: why did Yeshaya change? Yeshaya also said that because he saw Klal Yisrael never kept Torah mitzvahs, obviously by the Churban. That he said Shema Shamayim V'Zina Eretz. And why did he change from Moshe? Moshe Rabbeinu says Zina Shamayim V'Tishma Ovetz, but Yeshaya says Shema Shamayim V'Zina Eretz. Why did it change? And what is the event? That's the second question. And the first question: what is the connection between the two, Shema Shamayim and Bonim Gildati V'Mamti? And the Zera Shimshon answered Teitzu the fish Hazonu he Mekarav V'Shemiyah Merochik. Meaning Hazana is a lashon Mekarav. Yeah, that's what it means. And Shemiyah is Merochik. And Moshe Shaya Karav LaShamayim. Moshe was obviously a Karav to Shamayim. And especially on the Yom Moshe, on the day of his death, when you feel more connected to your Shamayim, connected to your Kodesh Baruch Hu, Omar Lashon Hazon of Shamayim. But obviously, Avod Yeshaya Kavov, which was obviously his anivus, humbleness, Kavov the Ovet, Omar Lashon Hazon of Ovet. And he said, you want to say Lashon Hazon of Ovet, whatever that means. Maybe because you're going to see Zona, you can say Zoma, Moshe Kavov Shamayim. Therefore, you want to say, therefore Moshe Rabbeinu says Shema Shamayim. Yeah, Shimshon was in the Eretz. No, sorry, forget. So Moshe Rabbeinu says Zina Shamayim Sishma Oretz, and that, and then we get. That's why Yeshaya changing from what Moshe Rabbeinu said, and also Chein Mashma to Mediva Zoya reach Parshas Hazinu. And we say, because Elabasa Hochi Ka'ama Hosam Tanda Baho Zimdo Doma Yishayo Shimshon Zinu Eretz. Kama Gadini Tihin is Damnu the Tavo Rachel, Nafka Kolo, Oma Mahudin the boiler Alsha Olmin at the Posach, Oma Kashem Dibe Lav Anov Lav Min Didi. Meaning in Zohar brings in Zohar that he first Moshe Rabbeinu Yeshaya said obviously Shimu, Shamayim, Zinu Eretz, because he was more wachik from Shamayim, it's more connected to Eretz. So we said Shim Shamayim, Zinu Eretz, it's more connected. And afterwards the Malachi want to try and destroy Yeshaya for changing what somehow maybe what Moshe Rabbeinu said. He changing the Lashon of Moshe Rabbeinu, but instead of saying Zinu Shamayim, Yeshaya said Shimu Shamayim. He changed what the word of Moshe Rabbeinu, and somehow he seemed to be, he changed what Moshe Rabbeinu said, and therefore somehow Malachi wanted to destroy him. At the Pasach, Omar Hashem Dibe. When he said Hashem Dibe, then he won't, then some of the Malachim didn't destroy him. And Zera Shimshon asking, what is the hate of Yeshayahu Bezeh? What did Yeshayahu did to order to get the Malachim to try and to destroy him? Even Shimshon has said in Masha Omar Moshe, if it's because it's true that he's changing the state of what Moshe Rabbeinu said, because Moshe Rabbeinu said Zinu Shamayim Sishim Ovet, and he changing, instead of saying Zinu Hashemayim, he's saying Shimu Shamayim. If he's changing because of that, then faked. Why is the reason to be hate? It's faked. It's a good thing. In the Shimshon Omar Moshe, Halok Yiseva Zoya Atzmashon, the Moshe have a Yossi call of the Malka. We should with his aniv, his humbleness, he was have a Yossi v'chei call of Malka. He was obviously far away from the Melech, from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, obviously compared to Moshe. Obviously, what's the hate? Therefore, maybe another answer he could maybe possibly say that ein svara loima shebishvil shekol hashamayim oret nenash. The svara shouldn't be that because he called Shamayim and Oretz Nenash, he made the Shamayim Oretz now as 8. Now made him 8 to punish Klal Yisrael, because he saw Klal Yisrael now doing Averos and it's B'shas Churban, the Churban deserved to get destroyed, and he now make them as 8. You can't say that. It's the problem. Maybe it's a problem to make them as 8. Who are you to make them as 8? Yeah? You can't say that because Shavador Pashatul Shkavar Shamayim Ovet Edim Heim the Yisrael. Yesh Kach Biad Novi Liko Edim Shkavar Chachnu Le Edim Shevoid Ve'yidu. Meaning Moshe Rabbeinu obviously seems to have a kach, maybe it's much more alpi, he much live obviously Loikom Novi, but as he much live with that Nevuah of Hashem, and he has a kach to make them as 8. But obviously somehow Yeshai obviously never made them 8. He just telling us what the Eidim, what Moshe Rabbeinu said before he died. He trying to now make it in life now, because Klal Yisrael deserved to get punished in a good way out of love, because he saw that Klal Yisrael doing Avevos. Therefore, he decided, therefore, he can't be that. Therefore, you're allowed to do that. It's not because that he now make them as 8 by saying Shim Shamayim and Zinu Eretz. Yeah? And Af Eliyahu, if you see even riots, proof that it's no problem. Eliyahu Hanovi goes as Shloyem B'Talamoto. Yeah, Eliyahu Hanovi obviously saw Klal Yisrael maybe did Averos, and he was going there. Shouldn't be any Talamoto in terms of times, besides a certain time in Eliyahu Hanovi. The Apostle says Otzat Shemayim, and Eliyahu Hanovi goes there. What the Apostle says, Klal Yisrael never Hashem never keep Tishmu, never kept the Torah mitzvahs, and Otzat Shemayim. There can't be that. Really, definitely, he want to. They want to punish him. The Malach want to punish him because they changed the lashon of Moshe Rabbeinu. Instead of saying Zinu Shamayim V'Sishim Ovet in Parshas Zin like Moshe Rabbeinu, he changed it. He used the same law. He used similarly, but the opposite way around. He said, instead of saying Zinu Shamayim, he said Shimu Shamayim V'Zinu Ovet Eretz. And therefore, it must be that. But it's fair. I said before, Gam B'Zeh Ein Lahem Tam, because Faket he allowed to say it because he felt he was wachik compared to Moshe, to Hashem. And we know Shimu. I said before that Shimu is more lashon wachik, and Zina is more lashon kov. That's what I said before. That obviously is what's the hate that Yeshayahu did. And void the ma'ich hu the Shemayim b'lashon zeh or lashon achad. Let's say it wasn't because of wachik and kov. Who cares? Obviously, it's nice to keep the same lashon as Moshe Rabbeinu, as Hazina Shemayim. But why should that be a hate because he changed the lashon Shimon Shemayim Hazina Eretz? Who cares? Let's say without being wachuk, who cares if changing the lashon? Why should that be a chet and Malach want to destroy him? And for the answer is hakdama to bring in the shach. That's the answer. Because really, I just said one reason of why what is the reason why Moshe Rabbeinu says Hazina Shamayim Sishma Ovet and Shimshon Shamayim. That's one reason I said. But there's another reason. Maybe actually what the shach, which is the Sifsei Kohen in Parshas Hazinu, says. Like Lashon Hazana is it's a bit more deeper version. Lashon Hazana is Shach LaShamayim. It's more to do with Shamayim. Shehem Neged HaNeshama. Shamayim Gematria Neshama. You seeing that Hazana is to do with obviously it's connected to your Neshama because we see Shach LaShamayim because it's Neged HaNeshama because Shamayim Gematria Neshama. Shamayim is the same Gematria of Neshama. Therefore, once we see, therefore it's more shaykh to Shamayim and Shamayim, but Kahim Shomim. Somehow Neshama has stronger listening. It's stronger listening to. It's more could listen more. Could have stronger in the listening. Hochi muchach lashon hazana. It's more. Therefore, it's muchach in the lashon hazana. It's listening, not hearing. Listening means you hear it well. You it's good. You can feel it well. You can hear it well. Therefore, that's why he said lashon hazana. That's why he said the lashon hazana, which is shaykh. That's why he said lashon hazana. Moshe Rabbeinu said lashon hazana, which is shaykh l'shamayim. Because it's to do with Shamayim, because Hazana is to do with Shamayim. Why is it? Because to do with Neshama, because Shamayim and Neshama is the same gematria. And Neshama, every Neshama could hear and could sense it, sensitive and could hear well more than the guf. That's it's more lashon more neged to Hazana for Shamayim. As Inkein, Avol Keneged the Ovet Amasishma. Keneged Ovet Sishma is a weaker hearing, it's a schwacher hearing. He Keneged a guf. It's connected to guf. Shakosov boy ani kechevish li eshmo. She'ena shemei elba koili koilos al kanosh. It's more neged to your guf, which therefore since it's more connected to your guf, therefore it's a weaker hearing, and therefore which is connected to your, which is to do with the ovets, also with the gashmias. Therefore he's more connected. That's why Moshe Rabbeinu said. That's why Moshe Rabbeinu says. Sishma Oretz, wherever the lom this is, it's quite a bit maybe a bit deep what's pshat in Zona and Sishma, but that is what the Shach saying. And Aton, now we could answer Aton Moshe Oma Hazinu Hashemayim. Now Moshe Rabbeinu says Hazinu Hashemayim. V'yish b'zeh shtei tamim. Echad the fish how Moshe kov l'Hashemayim. You could learn maybe why did he say Hazinu Hashemayim, because he was more kov l'Hashemayim in the first pshat. Of the Zera Shimshon, because more kov, what he said in the Zohar before. And Hasheni Mishum Shu Yoisek covered Hashemayim. The second Sheni is because he was maybe more, he wanted to show more cover to Shamayim, because some of which is a milot havazana, you could hear, you could sensitive, you can hear every diva musa, maybe diva chizuk, some which are connected to Hashem, you can hear well, you can hear it more well, you can connect it, you could connect it well, because it's shaykh to Shamayim. Therefore, that's why he says Hazina Shamayim. Maybe. Sheni which Yosef covered the Shamayim. It's covered Shamayim. He neged ad neshama. Ain't so lehem lashon shmir. You don't need to shmir come good, because shmir is only neged for Eretz. Or is it Hini Yeshaya Tofas Tamish, but Yeshaya they thought me Tofas maybe hanging over the Tamish and the first reasoning of the Zera Shimshon. Oh, Mashiach Shamayim in the future, Yosef wachik me Moshe. He was more wachik. He was more distant from Moshe. Shem Hachi Hoye Woitzman Nisha Mitam Zilzu Bechovat Hashemayim. He was therefore the Malachim want to punish Yeshaya for being Zilzu Bechovat Hashemayim. Very nice. You want to say Shimshon Shamayim as because you feel maybe honor wachik Mishamayim. But the Malachim want to punish Yeshaya because using a shvacha term for Shamayim, you should be more of a cover term by saying a lashon hazana, using something which is shvach, and therefore it's zilzul b'kavod Hashemayim. Hoyeloi lochush was concerned that dima the tam sheni ikav loy shach kla loy meloshen shmiyah b'Shamayim. Who zilzul the Shamayim? Like the second time, like what the Shach says. Okay. And that's why the Malachim, that's the hate, maybe why the Malachim fought to punish Yeshayahu. But in the end of the day, Yeshayahu answered to the Malachim and said, no, don't punish me, don't kill me, because Shehochi tells ki Hashem diber. Hashem spoke, and he says, and you're going to see what is the speech, yeah. But avokoshe, never Hashem asking, what is the proof that in Hashem diber to answer the question? Because the Malach originally thought to go like zilzul b'kavod Shamayim, using a term using a term Shamayim, it's zilzul. Therefore, the Malachim want to punish him. But where is the proof that Hashem diber to answer the question? That is I should go like it's actually really like the first Peshat, which is not the second Peshat is wrong. Where do you see that? And Lama Omar Kach, why did he say it? Even though it's the proof, what does it mean? Why did Hashem say it for it? What's the Hashem diber? And tell it's bonim gedati v'mamti. The answer is that bonim gedati v'mamti. Ma'uzer. What is Ma'uzer hagadus v'mus shenos on the hem? What is the gadus v'mus shenos on the hem? Is sorach loimash the zehu ma sheyishve shechinos betachtoinim he niach es alyonim. Meaning he left. He gave over the gadus v'mus to Klal Yisrael by sheyishve shechinos. He left. He dwelled his shechina betachtoinim and niach alyonim. He left the olamos. He left Shamayim. Kaviyochel, yeah, some level. Isa b'medrash pashas truma locha Hashem gedula kichol b'Hashem Eretz. This way we see. Tomoiz kol mashabo HaKadosh Baruch Hu lemala bo lemata. Everything which Hashem created the mala. Whether you understand Hashem created the mata, could be the oilamos, the level, whether we understand. And lo oid elo shechavivin as ik point chavivin kol mash lemata mishel mala. Hashem choviv kol mashel mata mishel malo. Imagine this, that everything the mata Hashem choviv mu mishel malo, more than the malo, and therefore take the chosh niach mashel malo. He left. What is above him? Yovid b'shel mata, and he went over b'shel mata. Yeah, I mean he makshiv the oil mazel this world more than Shamayim, and then we could understand maybe why the answer why maybe Eretz is more of a covered. We need more covered than Shamayim because Hashem. Maniach left the Mala to put Shechina the Mata. As see from the apostle, Osili Mikdash Mishchanti B'Soicham. He made the Mikdash for me, Mishchanti B'Soicham, that Hashem could dwell in it, his Kedusha, Shechina. Chen also came on Zera Shimshon, Chen Shloimo Oma, Hashem Oma Lishkon, Wafel, the dark clouds, Hashem, Lishkon, with the Beis HaMikdash, and he said, Chubam Beis HaMikdash, Messinu Tichsev, in Hosea, Elecha, Shuva, El Mekoimi. I will go back and return to my place. I mean, we see that originally his Shechina was dwelt among when the Beis HaMikdash was here, his Kedusha. But now after when the Churban Beis HaMikdash, and basically the Kedusha was basically gone. We don't have the Beis HaMikdash. And therefore his Shechina went back to his Mekoimi, to Shamayim, where he was original Mokum was. That we see his Shechina B'etzem was, he makshiv this world with Shechina, obviously with the Beis HaMikdash, more than Shamayim. More than Shamayim. This is the gadus and roimish which HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave to Yisrael. Now it's the matana HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave to Yisrael. I mean, even now, maybe you see that. I mean, because man, we have the Torah. We could also make your own mikdash ma'at. I mean, mishkan inside of us to allow the Shechin to dwell, and maybe somewhat more than Shamayim. Whatever we understand the epis a bit now. And therefore it's very good. Therefore he answered the whole pesukim in the Zohar. The Melachim tried to destroy the Yeshaya. And now Yeshaya said, no, ki Hashem diber, because zehu yeh kesha pesukim. The Yeshaya Omar Shimshon. Yeshaya said Shimshon in the future he walked with Shamayim because he was distant from Shamayim. But Shamayim hoyu voitzim. Shamayim want to, and therefore because of this, Shamayim want to punish him. Fi shloi nosan lehem azona. He never gave enough. He never gave hazon like Moshe. He said Shimshon. He gave a shvacha shmir, a shvacha praise to Shamayim. Shimshon never used the shvacha praise, the best place of hazona, which is covered to Shamayim. He never said it. I said before. He never. He wrote in therefore the official not on him hazona. She yoyse choshev mishmiyos, much more choshev than shmiyah. Therefore that's what the Malachim want to destroy Yeshaya. Because of it. But then Yeshaya also, no, don't destroy me because ki Hashem diber. He tells to him, ki Hashem diber, she'eino voitze, that says cover at Shamayim. Ki Hashem diber, Hashem doesn't want to give cover to Shamayim, yoyse me'ovet. El adava b'faket, Hashem makshiv ovet more than Shamayim. Ganir Hashemayim, he left Shamayim, but Yovet Ba'aretz, he dwelt Shchin Ba'aretz. Therefore, Heichon Messinish also there. Where do you find this? We find this from the apostle. Bonim Gedati V'Ramti. As Kanosh, meaning Bonim Gedati V'Ramti. He gave over the Gadus, the Shchina in the Oretz, as to be his Shchina should be Shoyve. Now we see he loved it, therefore it's very Geschmack, and that's why Yeshai could change from Moshe, because he felt he was wachrik from Moshe in the first time, because he said Shamayim is Lashon obviously wachrik. It's more wachrik to Shamayim than and therefore, but Moshe said Hizino Shamayim, because it's more kov to Shamayim more than Oretz. Then we could change. We can ask Yeshaya never show enough Zilzul Shamayim, because use a Lashon Shimshon, like the second side. Or the Shach said no, because we see from there we see because Hashem gave over the Gadus rumors, and we see that Hashem machshav Oretz more than Shamayim, and therefore it's really the Oretz some levels more choshev than Shamayim in Hashem's eyes. Therefore because of this, the Melachim left to destroy Yeshani, left it because Hashem. We see that if Hashem said it, the Melachim have to listen to Hashem, and that is what I said. That is what I'm saying. Yeah, Ad Kan. Shkoyach. Thank you for listening. Shkoyach. Yeah, finish. Zera. Shkoyach. Shkoyach. Yeah.